Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Susan here today, and I hope everybody's having a great Tuesday morning. I'm coming at you guys today with a requested video, and I know I promised to get this out maybe a couple weeks ago, so I'm sorry I'm late on it. But I've had a few people request for me to do this, so this is why I wanted to go ahead and do this for you guys today. This will be just strictly on the bags today, so this is why I'm back to my old location and you won't see my face for this video. So I apologize for that, but I wanted to do that because this video is strictly about the bag. So I'm in my old location. I'm back to in here in the bathroom. I feel that it is a better place for me when I am just doing a video strictly on the bag. And it's a better like height and everything, and you can see the bag straight on. So this is why I decided to go ahead and do it on here. So this is requested, as I just mentioned, by a few of you guys out there. So thank you guys so much for the request. And it is a video on how I store my Chanel bags, my boy bag in particular. I had about 2 or 3 requests on that. I don't remember. Oh yes, right off I do remember Sam from Snape HBP, which is SNAPE HBP. Who is a fellow YouTuber who makes videos, and she's a really sweet girl, so check out her channel. She has really great informational videos as well. She requested to see how I stored my boy bag, as well as a couple other people that I don't remember offhand. I apologize, but I wanted to do this for you today. And then also I was requested to show from another person how I store my Chanel Jumbo Flat. So let me get straight into the video. So first I will start off with, as I mentioned, it's just going to be the bags today. So I apologize. It won't be my face at all, as it is like 8 o'clock in the morning here, and I just got up and I'm just not in the mood to put on a full face of makeup. So anyways, let me start with the boy bag straight off. So as you can see, this is my Chanel boy bag, and it is in its duster, and I just pulled it right off the shelf. I'm not using it right now, so it is in its sleeper exactly the way I store it. So hopefully when I pull it out, it won't fall apart, especially the chain on top, the part on top. So as you can see, I store it with the dust bag open to the side like so, the drawstring, so the dust bag is sideways, not straight up and down. And I just, of course, push it in sideways. And let me take it out and show you guys exactly how I store it. I was hoping the strap didn't fall off, and it didn't. So when I take it out of the bag, you can kind of see. Let me put this over here. And I know that this is not, there we go. The bag is a little bit bigger than the screen, so this may be awkward a little bit. But this is exactly how I store it. Except my little flat felt here, I pulled it sideways when I pulled it out of the dust bag. So let me fix that. There we go. Okay, so you can see this is exactly how I store it inside of the sleeper. Let me fix this felt. And of course this is all moving around now because I manipulated it. So it's not like that in here. But this is exactly how I stored it, and I just want to show you guys. What I do is I store the chain strap on top of the bag just like so. And as you can see, the chain strap on both sides, by doing it like so, it is hanging in its natural position. It is not touching the sides of the bag at all. If you can see, it just dangles. It's not touching it or pressing into it, which is what I love, if you can see that. So you don't have to worry about it pressing or indenting into the side of your bag like so. And by putting it into the side and keeping your dust bag loose without drawing the string, it will not push the straps into the side. And I like to do it like this for 2 reasons. Number one, because I feel like the strap is in the natural formation like it's supposed to be. I do not pull the strap in any way and push it or hide any of it inside of the bag. That makes me nervous because this is a chain strap, and I do not like to I don't know how do you say it, like pull this and then overlap it and crunch it together, because I don't know, I just don't feel comfortable. I don't know if the little chain links here will be pushed somewhere or forced in a position that's not their natural way. By keeping the strap exactly like it is on the bag and then just bringing it down and laying it on top, keeps the strap in its natural formation, the way that it's supposed to be. And by leaving the leather part just laying nicely on top of the bag like this, it helps keep its natural nice arch that it has to it. I do not want to, of course, by any ways put the strap like this or squeeze it or fold it down because it may leave crinkles or misshape it. I want it to be in a nice round oval, you know, formation like it would be on your shoulder, like it would lay naturally on your shoulder. So I feel like just laying it like this is making it so. So that's what I do. And what I have on top here is a piece of tissue paper, and I will unwrap it now. So what I do is, this is the strap on top of the bag, and as you can see, I have a piece of felt that they provided me with the bag, and it's actually 2 pieces of felt, and I'll show you the back here. And I have them taped together, so I connected them together with tape. And I just put it around the whole entire boy bag to protect the lambskin from any indentions or any marks that may happen when it's in storage. And then I just tape it so it stays still. It doesn't move and it stays there. And then I make sure to lay the felt around the bag underneath the strap. So I hold the strap up like so. And sorry, I'm showing myself. And then, which I said I didn't want to do. I hold the strap up like so, and then I put the felt around the bag. So that way when the felt is in place, this chain is laying on top of the felt so that the chain is never laying directly on the leather of the bag, if that makes sense. And then when I have my chain like so, I then grab this tissue paper. I make sure that the chain is completely straight. It's not kinked or back anything. And then I take this tissue paper, and I never wrap the chain around the tissue paper, but I wrap the tissue paper around the chain, if that makes sense, never moving the position of the chain so that the chain doesn't get all like jammed up, get all manipulated in the wrong way. So I just lay that right on top of there. So you have double protection. Not only do you have the felt protecting the chain from touching the bag in storage, especially since this is lambskin, I also have the tissue paper protecting it. So I have it reinforced twice so that the chain is never directly touching the bag. And that's exactly what I do, and then I'll show you guys really quick again. And then once I do that, then you have your excess strap here, and that's when I just take it, make sure that it's even, and then I just lay it on top like so, and then just put it into the sleeper. So this way, again, as I showed you, this is in its natural position. It's not stressed, it's not pushed into the bag or anything. Your strap has a nice angle to it all the time, and nothing is touching or pressing against anything. I find this to be like the best way personally for me to store the bag. And this is somewhat similar to when you purchase the bag brand new and they have it all wrapped up for you. Who knows how long these bags are in the boxes and stuff before we buy them. So if that's how Chanel is kind of keeping them, then I feel kind of comfortable doing it. So I will take off the felt that I have around here, which I told you was 2 pieces of felt that they provided me with. As you can see, it's just 2 pieces of felt, so it's a long piece of felt. And I know it looks a little homemade because I put tape strips on there, but it doesn't matter to me because the most important thing is the bag. So I just connected them together like so, and then I just put my bag down on top of it like this. And then I just basically bring it over and then bring it over like that. So it's completely protecting my whole entire lambskin bag all the way around. So that is the bag here as it is on wrap. It's so beautiful. I haven't looked at it for a little while every time I look at it. And then really quick, I will show you guys what I do in the inside. So when I open it up here, you're going to see another piece of protective felt, and there's actually two there. So I always make sure to have that there as well. And then inside of the bag, I always have some kind of stuffing. So I have the tissue paper in there that was provided to me when I bought the bag. So I never overstuff it. Make sure to never overstuff it, but just keep something in there to help it keep a nice shape. So that's pretty much exactly how I store my boy bag, and I do the same exact thing for my calfskin boy stitched one too. Same exact technique. I have two pieces of felt that I've taped together and wrap around the whole thing. Then I put the chain on top of it with the same exact tissue paper on top, and I keep the handle in the same way. So that is how I store the boy bag. So I hope that was helpful to you guys. If I missed anything or if I wasn't clear on something, please do not hesitate to ask me again. And as you can see, this is lambskin, and I have no indentions, no marks, anything, and this has been probably like that for a good, last time I used it was maybe 3 weeks ago, and I used it for like maybe 4 or 5 days straight. So as you can see, no indentions, no marks, no indentions to the sides of the bag for anything. It's perfect. And as you can also see, it's lambskin, and the lambskin is still in excellent condition too after using it 4 or 5 times. Not a single scratch or anything on it, mark, dent, anything. So that is the boy bag. So next, let me get into the jumbo. Let me set this over here. Okay, so this is the jumbo flap, and it is in its sleeper too because I am currently not using this bag either. So this is exactly how it is stored in its dust bag, like so. And really quick, I'm going to turn it around and show you guys because I leave the straps out of this baby, and I'll show you why in a minute. So I let them hang like so straight out the back, and then I wrap the bottom of the straps that are hanging onto my cabinet in my closet or whatever in tissue so that the straps are never touching the wood, or if I move the bag around, they don't get scratched or anything. Just as protection, I do that. And then for these, I do keep the straps exactly out of the back of the bag, exactly like so. I don't like to put them inside of the bag because I have pulled them through the holes and stored the strap in the bag, and I noticed that, I'm sorry this video is a little dark. There we go. I don't know why, but I noticed that I was seeing, because the inside of these flat bags, as you know, I don't know why this thing keeps getting dark. It's because it's dark in here too. I hope this video is not coming out too dark. But anyways, it's raining outside, so the sun keeps going away. So let me turn on another light in here really quick. Sorry for that. Add a little light. Okay. So, I don't know if that helped, but as I was saying, I used to pull the strap through the bag, and I stopped doing that because I noticed when I was storing the strap in the bag that there were indentions inside of the bag, slight ones on the bottom of the leather. I'm sorry, I keep messing with the camera to try to make it lighter. Okay, so I was noticing leather indentions, so that's why I now keep the strap outside of the bag because I feel more comfortable. So this is exactly how I keep it. Okay, and I will show you guys. So you just open the top of the flap, of course. And then this is the bag inside. It out. So I just have her inside like so. And the reason I will take it out and show you that I like to keep the straps out, I don't know if I'm really explaining this well. And here's the tissue here, and I'll take that off and then I'll rewrap her again to show you guys what I do. The reason that I like to keep the straps outside of the dust bag, of course, with this, I usually have the dust bag on it, is I like to overlap them so that they are exactly on top of each other. And then when you have the dust bag here, the dust bag is on underneath here, so these straps are never touching the bag at all, and they're overlapped on top of each other. So when the dust bag is on here, these straps are never touching the bag, so they just lay on top of each other nicely, and they're not touching the bag anywhere, as you can see, nor are they touching the bag in the front. And then you don't have to worry about these straps, because the jumbo straps are heavy. And when I would pull them through the inside of the bag and just lay them down in the bag, I saw slight little indentions at the bottom of the leather, and that really made me nervous. So I decided to just keep the straps out, right laying on top of each other like that. So that's really all that I do, and besides that, the tissue paper. And then I will show you guys, again, I will put it back together. And this, of course, is Caviar Leather Silver Hardware. And then when you open the jumbo, if you could see, I always keep the pieces of felt, and it's black, so it's not showing up. It's always in the bag when it's sleeping. So I keep the top part, I push that part right back here into this open space you have here. So I have a flat piece here to protect that flap. And then I keep the other piece here to protect the body of the bag. And then inside, again, I have paper to stuff it to help keep the shape. So that is basically, let's see if I could get this back in, all that I do as far as felt pieces. I do not put a piece of felt around the whole entire jumbo on this one, because it's caviar leather and it really doesn't need that. You mainly more so need that for lambskin, and I wasn't provided the felt with this one either. So that's it, basically a piece of felt protecting the bottom, a piece of felt protecting the flap in the inside, stuffing in the inside of the bag. And again, I'm looking at this bag in awe because I haven't seen it in a while, and it's gorgeous. And really quick, let me show you guys the dust bag. So I just slip her straight into her dust bag like so. Kind of hard to do this when you're rushing. So I just slip her straight back into the dust bag like so. I just keep the strap, let's see if you guys can see, there. I keep the strap out like this, so I'm holding the strap up, and then I put the flap down first. So the flap comes straight out. And then you still have your straps laying outside of the bag. And I'll turn it around. Let's see. And then I just lay the straps straight out of the bag. And then I angle them over so that they're not touching the bag and they're laying on top of the dust bag, as you can see. And then just like so. And then I just lay them one on top of the other so that they are never, as you can see, if I'll show you, they are laying on top of the dust bag. They are not laying onto the leather at all on either side. And then I just put them one on top of the other, just like so. So they're never touching this bag at all, so you never have to worry about them indenting the leather. They are laying on top of the dust bag. There is one on top of each other. And then I take this tissue paper, as I said, and the strap that you have hanging on your shelf or wherever, or wherever, I just wrap it up like so. Excuse me if you saw my scary morning face. I just, like I said, wrap it like so and then just lay it right there. So if you're moving the bag around like that, this tissue protects these chains from scratching around. So basically, guys, sorry this was a little more difficult to show you how I store them than I thought, but I hope you get the main idea and the gist of it. And this is exactly how I store my bags all the time. And as you can see, they have no wear, no chain straps, no indentions. The insides have no indentions of any sort, so I find them to work really, really great for me. I find it to be strategic ways, and I really thought it out, and I find it to be the best way for me that I know to protect my bags. So thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you have a great day. Bye-bye.